everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Comics episode number 160.
160.
As you can see, I'm Travis or Keeler, and this is my buddy Bob. Bullseye Bob, how you doing today?
I'm doing well, my friend. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We're just kind of laughing because he said something really gross earlier before he came on there. Something about a nubbin.
What?
What is a? Never
That's on
mind.
the cutting room floor.
Never
right?
mind. Okay, we're not going to go there. But anyway, we're drinking our coffee, and today we're drinking the coffee. Well, let me show you which one it is. It's the Action Comics Superman blend by Comics on Coffee, and we both had this before, and I believe it's vanilla mocha flavor.
Vanilla mocha. It's really good.
It is pretty good.
I like it.
Yours has been sitting there. Is it cold?
No.
Okay, mine's a little cold.
Is it?
Yeah, so cheers a little bit.
Nothing wrong with cold coffee.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, that's actually a blend I've had before.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one, and the Dark Knight Roast are probably my two favorite.
Exactly. Well, and then the Scarecrow Pumpkin. I like that one.
Oh, maybe did they have that one this year?
I don't know. I haven't gone to their website this year yet because I still have a bunch of stuff that they sent me.
Yeah, the year's almost over.
I know it is.
Anyway, you guys can use the code Bueller to save 15% on all your coffee needs. We've now tried all 4 different blends of coffee that they sent us. Mm-hmm. So the next 2 weeks we'll be kind of revisiting our favorites. Probably the Dark Knight Roast.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and then probably something else.
All right.
So this is going to be a shorter show because Bob's a busy man. You know, he's a very important man where he works and stuff, and they don't really get things done without him. So we're just going to kind of get the ball rolling. Let's start off with our rundown today. Our rundown, we're going to do our first 5 brought to you by Comic Capsule. We have our Castle's Corner. That guy's always a lot of fun.
Live wire.
We have our topic, and our topic is, what are the future hot comics? Can you predict the future hot comics? What do you think they are? Is there something you use to predict those hot comics? That's what we're going to be talking. We have no clue.
No, I don't.
We have no clue. And it's a shorter version of the topic segment. It's only three responses each, so we'll go through that pretty quick. We'll have our Robbie's pick, and during our Robbie's pick, we're actually going to make it into the Was It Good segment. It's kind of wrapped up together because I was busy, like I said.
Yes.
I only read one book, so it kind of ties in together. You guys will see what I'm talking about. We do have our Between the Cover segment with Damien, Sleepy Reader. He's not here right now. He's on his way.
On his way.
Yeah, so hopefully he gets here, but we can film that anytime. And then we'll do our final 5 brought to you by Comic Capsule, and then we're just going to wrap it up. We don't have a Shoot the Shit segment. Like I said, it's going to be a shorter show today because there's only 2 more shows after this left.
So it's gone by so quickly.
I know, we've already done it. This is the 8th one.
Oh my god.
Or no, this is the 6th one.
6th one.
We got 8 total to do. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into our first 5 brought to you by Comic Capsule. And I'm going to let you go first.
All right.
With your goodness right there.
Yes, I brought some Daredevil goodness this week. I kind of made themes this time. So this is Daredevil number 113.
You like Daredevil, don't you?
I do, very much so.
Yeah.
And then we have issue number 70.
Look at that. They all can stay on there
kind of
this way.
Yeah.
There you go. See if he drops any of them.
There we go. We have issue number 71. These are all great covers, by the way.
Do you have the full run of Daredevil?
No. There's some very early ones that I don't have.
Okay.
And there's still a couple from the Frank Miller era that I haven't been able to pick up yet.
What's one that you want? What's an issue that you're looking for?
I really want number 3.
Okay, number 3. So he takes gifts.
If somebody did that, would be amazing.
Anyway, okay. Let's not get carried away.
Here's issue number 66.
We did open up Iron Man number 1, though.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
It took us a while to figure it out, but we did it.
And then we have the basically the annual number 2. And there's my first 5.
Not bad at all. No comic capsules in those, but I have some comic capsules.
Yeah, I didn't have
time. So I'll bring that
week.
up there.
Sorry about that.
That's okay, because I got some right here. And
Awesome.
I got some older books.
I can see that.
Not like yours, but, you know, they're in the ballpark maybe a little bit. They're not, well, it's a combination. Oh, so, okay, so the Mighty Thor 332 in a purple comic capsule.
It looks nice.
I got that at the Frankenstein for $1. Mm-hmm. All right, you got to grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're grabbing these ones. Okay, Captain America number 261 in a clear comic capsule.
Clear ones look nice, too.
Yeah, they do. They look pretty good. You can see the back of them. All right, this is Wolverine Origins number 1 in the red comic capsule. I thought that was kind of a cool looking cover.
Yeah.
So I'll pick that one up. And then I have Secret Wars book 3 of 5. This is the one with Captain America on it.
Shiny cover.
Shiny goodness in a blue comic capsule.
Mm-hmm.
Blue goodness.
Blue goodness.
Did you like Blue's Clues?
I do.
Did you like the original?
I got grandkids. All right.
What did you like the original blue?
Original. I like Steve.
Steve, yeah. Steve. Yeah, hey Steve. All right, grab that one. My last one for the final 5 is Captain Marvel #1 in a green comic capsule. This is the direct edition one right there. And I just thought it was pretty cool with the green and the green character. So
Looks really nice.
it all goes together. Okay, I'll take those ones.
You're color coordinated.
I know. I'm trying my best. That's kind of my goal. Actually, my final 5, Damien, it's his 5.
Oh,
it's
really?
his 5 books, but he was showing me some books. I'm like, hey, can I borrow these 5 books? Because they all match the colors that I want.
Oh.
So hopefully he shows up.
And hopefully he shows up.
Actually, I just got a message. I'm almost there.
All right.
So he's on his way. Okay. Anyway, that's our first 5 brought to you by Comic Capsule. Go to their website, use the code Bueller. You save 10% on all their merchandise that they have on there. We showed that original art thing, the portfolio last week. I got another product I'm going to show later that's theirs that kind of goes with the Comic Capsule. So it's kind of cool.
Awesome.
But let's go ahead and go to our next segment. Our next segment is none other.
Who hasn't had to sleep that long?
What's going on? None other than Castle's Corner himself.
Welcome. How you doing? Castle's Corner. Coffee and comics. We got it all. You know what I got? I got a freaking banger of a freaking book. Not 1. 2. I almost going to say double-fisted, but that doesn't sound good. But Planet Death. Now, the reason why I got 2, because 1 came out a long time ago, and you might have missed it. Wow, what a good one. Planet Death from Bad Idea, which in the beginning did have a bad idea, but they're better now, okay? Long story short, they're good now. So, written by Derek Kolstad, I said that right, Robert Venditti, and art by Thomas Guerrero. I said that right too. This book is like a man's book. I tell you, it's just about... All right, let me tell you. It's like human soldiers going out and they get chewed up and they get strong and they get, invincible. I'm a little tipsy. I'm sorry. So, but this book is so good. The artwork is amazing. All right, that's the first book. All right, then we got the second one. The second one just came out Wednesday. Oh my God, this is bombastic. This is gory. This is action. This is phenomenal. I cannot believe how good it is. It's about this guy. He's the last one standing. He's like an Arnold Schwarzenegger type. Oh, it just gets my blood going. I'm telling you, it's freaking good. So, number 2, get it. Bad Ideas, killing it. Thank you guys for having me on. I love you. And you know what you do? Stay putty!
Okay, so that was Castle's Corner. He was a little subdued a little bit for like the first 3 seconds.
First 3 seconds.
And then he kind of jumped into his normal, portrayal role, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
But he's talking about Planet Death #1 and 2. This is by Bad Idea. Let's be honest, we were not huge fans of Bad Idea for a while.
No, but they did put out a couple good comics.
Yeah.
And Planet Death was one of them.
Yeah, and actually they put out all their comics were pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The putting out the comics was not the issue.
Right.
The books themselves we liked. The methodology that they used to distribute these books, we were not big fans of.
You got any buttons?
I don't have any buttons now. We get one. I don't want a fucking button. I said that to their face at a dinner in Chicago. And they just started laughing at me.
Yeah. And they went through it anyway.
Yeah, so like I said, we just get one.
Okay.
One F word. There you go. So
I'm holding mine in reserve.
Yeah. So you had it the other episode, so I get one. Okay.
All right.
But thank you, of course, our Castle's Corner. He's a good guy, John. He does a lot of always high energy. Love having him on board. He loves being on board with the coffee show as well. So he's got a couple more of those coming also. Because like I said, I'm going to keep saying this. Only two episodes left.
Stop saying it. I don't want to think about that.
All right, let's go on to our topic, brought to you by the616comics.com. You can go to their website, you can get all these exclusives, they have ratio variants, all that good stuff. But our topic today is what are the future hot comics? And how do you predict what the future hot comics are? So we only have a few different suggestions here, but I'm going to let you read the first one, okay?
And it's at my absolute pleasure because this first comic comes from a good friend, John's Comics with, what does he call it now?
I don't know.
Whatever. John, we love you.
I think it's John's Comics with Men.
There it is.
With men.
But John says, I feel like the future of most business models is best predicted by the younger generation and how they engage with sales for that system. My concern is seeing fewer kids reading traditional single issues of comics could speak to a looming change in the format of comic books.
Yeah. There's a lot of comments that are going to come up in here that are talking about different formats of comics, like manga. Okay, that type of stuff. And we'll get to that here in a little bit. But I think as far as the younger generation, that's kind of where they're going.
Yeah.
And as far as like value, I don't know are manga comics have value to them? Do they have a print run? Do they just print them like?
No, I mean some of the real older ones,
okay,
do, but only ones that have gone out of print.
Yeah.
But then again, if it gets popular enough while it's out of print, they're just going to print it again.
Yeah,
so,
that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the same type of monetary value that we hold in single issue comics.
Yeah.
And that's kind of one of those things I think for comic collectors that makes it that it's not a draw.
Yeah.
If you just want a good story, go for manga.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. And I think that what mainstream comic companies have done in recent years by running a title for 6 to 8 issues and then bringing out a trade paperback afterwards, that kind of the younger generation is more apt to pick up those trade paperbacks than they are the single issues. And so it kind of follows the same type of format that manga is doing. Kind of.
Yeah.
It's a bigger book. You got more story inside of it. And but I completely agree with what he's saying because I mean I've tried to get my granddaughters into comics, and they want to go with what all their friends are reading, and they're reading manga.
Yeah.
So
well, that's a great comment by John's Comics with Men.
With men. I can see John sitting there with a dram and singing shanty songs with the guys.
Yeah. What a great channel name. Anyway.
There we go.
All right, I got the next one here. This is from Comic Fan 1973. It says, trades are future, not only because they look like a manga. Like I said, there's a lot of manga references in here. In size, but they don't have as many ads. Prices will go up, and good stories will sell. All grading makes the grades universal. Hello, sir. There he is.
Let me interrupt you.
That's right. Can you make it through there okay?
Howdy, my friend.
Early.
Hey, there it is.
Hello.
There we go.
Okay, so our buddy Damien showed up. So he'll be on the show later. I don't know if I'm leaving that in, but what the hell is leaving it?
There you go.
We don't care. We're doing it live. We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
There we go.
What was the comment?
I don't know.
Yeah, manga.
Yeah.
Trades.
Trade, manga and trades.
Sure, you got the next one. Let's go. Thank you, Comic Fan 1973.
There we go. All right, so the next one comes from this is a long one. It comes from 64 Comics. He says, "Well, if success means getting made into good movies or series, then it is one thing to look for: good writing. Comic book success relies on good art, inks, and color as well. In other words, bigger artists on books such as Marvel Ultimate books and DC Absolute books. But besides character design, it really doesn't contribute to the success beyond higher sales for the book itself. Ghost Machine titles are a good example. The art is consistently great in all titles, but it's the better writing in Geiger, Redcoat, and Junkyard Joe that make them more successful."
Yeah. I like, for me, if you're going to base a value on a book, it's because of the artwork, it's because of the writing inside the book. That's what as far as, if you're going to put a monetary value on something, it's because the book is really good.
Yeah.
And the Ghost Machine universe, I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
That all those books are really good. They're all well done. They all look nice. We talked about Redcoat last week with Damien. I looked at it myself a little bit. They're all great looking books, you know, and I think that should help monetary value because the other stuff that a lot of people base monetary value on doesn't hold up. You know, it kind of fades away. So a good story should have that value in the long run. That's the way I look at it. And then you get some stuff like what was that book that there was a book called Hot Valley Days and Cocaine Nights.
I remember.
Okay, really great book. Okay, I don't know what the value of it is right now because they actually went to a different publisher and re-released it and stuff. But that was like a really great, solid book. It was the quality of the book was great, the story was good, the artwork was good. It had everything it had, and obviously not a very small print run, or not a very large print run is what I'm trying to say.
Right, right.
So like that book to me would be a perfect example of a book that should increase in value. Small print run, good quality book, kind of obscure, and you know it's hard to find. You know that for me, the rarity of that book, and then getting a book that's quality and it's rare, that's the combination I look for.
Yeah, yeah, and that's great. I guess my problem with that is that because it is obscure, not a lot of people know about it, and so 9 times out of 10, it's not going to pop unless it gets optioned.
Yeah.
And then everybody's scrambling for it. And then I would hope that once people are scrambling for it, that they take the actual time to read it so they can see actually how good it is.
Yeah.
It's the stories that have legs that are my favorite in my comic collection and have the most value to me.
Yeah. The option component of this will come up here in a little bit as far as what the TV and movie scenario. And we're going to get on that with another comment. And I'm kind of holding off on that one because I have a take on that.
Sure.
So, okay, I got the next one right.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay, because I don't remember what I said the last one. So this was Relic Lord. This says, I can't answer this. I firmly believe collecting and read what you love, and don't worry about investing. Very few books hold their value after the sales hype. If I had to guess, I'd say that the first appearances, even though I think Miles Morales and Spider-Man, the only two that have held up in value. First appearances obviously always have a value to them because it is a first appearance.
Sure.
It's the very first introduction of a character, and if that character pops, if it builds a fan base, then that's an easy investment to go in.
Yeah.
And like, you know, Wolverine, Punisher, Flash, you know, Daredevil, even, I don't know why, but even people like that guy, you know, but first appearances are going to be the key. Now, some first appearances jump up and then they go way down.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Wolverine has a daughter.
Shut up, dude.
You better get that one.
Yeah, okay. I did.
Well, apparently, Wolverine's got like a dozen kids.
He's got a dozen kids. He does, right.
So, you know, if he had one,
You're right.
it'd be different. But he's got a bunch of them.
He's got a bunch of them.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, but don't jump on every first appearance.
No.
You know, but the ones that you think, like the ones that he just listed, Miles Morales, you know, that's a great one that has a fan base. I mean, it's even, you know, made it into the mainstream, you know, as far as that character goes and stuff like that. So you never really know, but you can't really go wrong if you're just investing like cover price.
This is true.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, I think the reason why first appearances spike is because you have a lot of people that are going to go out and they're going to buy that just in case.
Yeah.
And then the value goes down really quickly. And I mean, I think it's almost impossible to try to get every number one out there unless you got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they released at least 25 brand new characters every year.
Yeah.
If not more, right? Yeah. And they're not all going to pop.
Yeah.
And you just mentioned that only 2 of them in the last 20 years
it's
have actually popped.
What was the one, like the DC had that other universe with like the weird, the Joker who laughs or what, or Batman who laughs. And then there was like the Robin King.
Right.
And there was, the Robin King. Have you seen Robin King since
yeah.
then? No, nowhere. Oh, we gotta get the Robin King.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that one series.
Well, I think people
never seen him. That was years ago.
It was.
Yeah.
I think people thought it was going to pop just as much as the Batman Who Laughs did.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
What a great character.
I love that character.
Yeah. Why not? I don't understand.
I don't either. But bottom line is that you're going to have people that are going to go out and buy number ones no matter what, and that makes the price spike, which gives a kind of a false reading on what that book actually is.
Yeah.
And most of them don't have legs in the end.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, you got the next one there.
Yeah.
All right, you ready for this one?
I'm ready for this one.
Hi, Damien, by the way. It's nice to see you, buddy. Right over there.
Started early.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, this one comes from Baron Comics. He says, war books seem to be heating up. Don't know why. Maybe that's just me.
Well, we do live in the war zone.
Yeah, we live in a war zone.
If you can tell, that's why I put that one in there.
Yeah,
Just so
exactly.
it gets there. But, honestly, I think the war books actually kind of do. And the war books have been around for a long time.
They have. I mean, they kind of went away for a number of
Mhm.
years, but I mean, when I was a kid, there were a number of war books that was out there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool to see them come back. I haven't
Yeah.
been interested in any of them yet, but it's kind of a nostalgic thing for me.
Yeah. You know who has a lot of war books?
Who's that?
That guy right there.
That guy right
Yeah.
there?
He's got a whole basement full of war books.
Right, he's got a whole basement full of war and horror and art.
Yeah. And who knows what else is in his basement?
Right.
He doesn't let us go down there.
The real Bueller.
The one thing, this is a little side note. Robert Gowan, you know Robert Gowan, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When I went to visit him,
Uh-huh.
he's got a basement. You know what he said? He goes, "Don't go down there."
Does he
I'm
really?
like, I ain't going down there. That guy's got a coffin in his living
In his
room.
living room.
Yeah. I'm like, don't worry.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
not going in your basement. You never know.
We love you, Robert.
Yeah, here you go. All right, I think I got the next one here. It says, this is from Ed Love Comics. It says, mainstream comics are dying. Indies and manga are taking over. Comics are not investments. As soon as the movie and show stop, the comics will dip in value. Okay, so this is kind of referencing what I was talking about as far as it being options and stuff like that. So I sat in a room at San Diego Comic-Con in front of over 1,000 people on a panel with other comic book investors, whatever you want to call them. And they were all talking, oh yeah, do this and invest in the first appearance in the movie when it gets optioned. And they came to me and guess what I said? I said, that's full of shit.
Tell it like it is, buddy.
I said, it's a waste of money. And they're like, I can tell the other guys on the panel like, oh man, who's this guy? And I think I was not the guy to have on this panel.
Right.
Okay, I had a lot of fun.
I bet you did.
And the audience had a lot of fun with me. But I am not the guy to ask as far as investment. But anyway, I had no problem sitting there and saying, hey, you know what? The whole movie stuff, the TV show, it's all smoke and mirrors. Okay? You shouldn't buy comics, invest in comics based on what Hollywood does. It's 9 times out of 10, it's a losing investment.
Yeah.
It really is. One might do really well.
Sure.
But all the other stuff is like, okay. I'll give you a perfect example, and you can appreciate this one. Remember the White Vision?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a 50-cent book, and then it's going to be White Vision in the thing. It went nuts.
Yeah.
And now it's like right back down.
Yeah, that's going to spike again. Watch, because
Yeah,
the show's coming out.
it'll do it again.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll go through the same process, but then guess what?
Exactly.
It'll go right back down to where it was.
Yeah.
And so if you're doing your investment based on this stupid, Hollywood motivation, you're wasting your time. Okay, I mean, I that's literally what I said to this audience of over 1,000 people, and I'm like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You're gonna get washed. You're gonna lose your money in the long run. You might get lucky, but for the most part, if that's what you're doing all the time, you're not gonna have it pay off.
Yeah. I would say that anybody who wants to invest in those type of things are would-be people, and there's some people that are really good at this. They when the iron starts to strike, they go out and they rush those 50-cent bins and they pull out all those books because they're going to resell them really quick.
And that's when I say invest, I'm talking people long term.
Long term.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm not talking about buying this and selling it a month later.
Right.
That's what you should do.
That's what you should do.
But I'm talking about investing the future. Okay, these are not good investments.
Yeah.
These are more than likely will not pay off for you in the long run.
No. If you're gonna buy them and hold on to them, you just bought that book at a higher price, and it's just gonna go right back down. And you could have got it at the lower price.
Exactly. Okay. Do you have one more?
I don't.
You don't? Was that it?
That's it.
Oh my gosh, that was quick. He just doesn't want to read though. I thought John's Comics with Men had one more.
No, he's
He's always got room for one more.
He always has.
Okay, so
Leave John alone, man.
He deserves it. That guy deserves it. So that is our topic. Like I said, it's kind of short and sweet this week, and because Bob is a busy guy and he's got other stuff going on. But I do want to say, I'm going to say it again. We only got 2 episodes left, okay? And our final episode, what we're going to do, and we do this all the time, we do questions for us. Mm-hmm. All you guys got to do, if you guys have a question for us, question to me, question for Bob, question for Damien, a little John, he's not here today, but he sits in the audience and he squeaks a little bit,
Squeaks a little bit.
Hey, John, we miss you, buddy. Couldn't make it today. But if you have a question for us, a question about comics, feel free to ask whatever you want. You can leave it in the comments down below on this video. You can leave it in the comments on the other videos that are coming out. I'll be asking it again. But our final episode, which is just 2 episodes away, number 162, will be the Q&A episode and stuff like that. And actually, I'm thinking like all 3 of us will be up here.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we'll put him right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Between the covers.
Between. So, am I the first?
Yeah, don't even go there.
Yeah. But anyway, if you do have a question for us, please let us know, and let us know if you've enjoyed us coming back and doing these episodes. We've really enjoyed them. They're a lot of fun.
We have. We're having fun.
Yeah, and then next week's topic is, what is your favorite all-time comic book cover? So if you guys let us know also that in the comments down below, that's what we'll be talking about next week. Your favorite all-time cover.
Favorite all-time cover.
Favorite. Mine's a blank.
I
I don't like those thrill, all the colors.
My cover is imagined.
Yeah, look at the imagination on this one. Okay, anyway, that was our topic, 616 Comics. Link is down below. Let's go ahead and go to our buddy all the way in Huntsville and see what Robbie's pick of the week.
Don't worry, I'm not actually Jason Voorhees. I'm Rockin' Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers. Sorry for the scare. I know I got you there. Anyway, my pick of the week is...
Assorted Crisis number 6. I haven't read this book yet, but we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
You have, actually.
Yeah.
And, but, Robbie's always good. I have to trust him on
He's
this
not
one.
always good. Sometimes.
Except what... Yeah.
What
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Shredder number 3.
Right.
Okay. He's not perfect, okay?
But I still trust him.
Yeah. But anyway, we're kind of like I said, I'm condensing the Was It Good segment, okay? Because Bob was busy and stuff. So I read this book. This is actually number 1, and it just tied in with what Robbie's pick was. So I read this book, and I want you to ask me what you're supposed to ask me on the Was It Good segment.
So, Travis.
Yes.
Was it good?
So it was kind of good.
Kind of.
It was kind of crazy. Like there's a lot going on in this book, and it's bending reality and time. And there's like they're making a movie outside in this girl's apartment and stuff, and it's just like a lot going on. And I liked it, but it was almost like the whole movie thing that they were doing. They could have left that out. And it was just kind of weird, and kind of just went with the different time jumps that are going on. Like it's very confusing. But I'm glad I read it. I thought it was good. I would have to read, more. Obviously, to get caught up with Robbie on number 6. But I think he's named it like his pick of the week a few different times from what I heard. But I did think it was a little much. I thought it was just a little too chaotic for me to kind of understand everything that was going on. Maybe it clears up down the road. Have you read it, Damien?
Yeah, I've read up to number 5.
Okay.
And each issue is standalone.
Okay.
And each issue is a different weird story.
Okay.
It's kind of like Ice Cream Man.
Okay. But do you think it's kind of chaotic a little bit? Am I reading that right?
I think that issue was the most chaotic.
Okay.
I think it gets easier to follow.
So it's worth going to number 2?
I believe so.
Okay. So that being said, I wouldn't mind reading it going forward and stuff like that. I got this one for $1 from Scott at the Frankenstein, which is really cool. But it was really busy. It was a thicker book. There was more pages and stuff. I don't like reading more pages.
Don't like to spend more money.
Yeah.
Don't like to read thicker books.
Yeah.
There we go.
But it was fine. And I'm hoping that Robbie's pick, the number 6, it sounds like that was really good as well. So if you guys have read the Assorted Crisis event, let me know what your thoughts are. And let me know if you thought issue number 1 was kind of all over the place. But yeah, it was okay.
They're just okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
All right.
Yeah, okay. What did you read? Oh, that's right.
I tried reading.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, so it's okay. But you know what? You want to be off the hook, or you want to do it with Damien, or do you want me to do it with Damien?
You do it with Damien, but how about you film it after I leave?
Okay.
That way I can just.
Oh yeah, you don't want to stay with us?
I can't.
You don't want. He doesn't want to. Okay. You know what? We're gonna do that here. Okay.
No.
Watch this. We're gonna do this. Okay. We're gonna make some kind of transition here, and we're gonna bring on Damien for between the covers.
Hey everyone.
it's nice to have you on board. You know, like I
Glad
said
to be
earlier,
here.
Bob kind of is busy today.
Bob has a real life.
Yeah,
It's strange that way.
Like works and stuff. But we're here to talk about a book that you really enjoy, and you've told me about this a few times.
Yes.
So what one were we looking at here?
Well, I am here to tell you how much I loved Batman and Robin Year 1, issues 1 through 12. It just ended. I think it came out last week, the last issue.
Okay.
And I just read it. You know, I was telling you, I better read
Sure.
the final issue before I recommend this. And the final issue was awesome. Now, most of you probably know there was Batman Year 1, which is one of the most famous Batman comics ever done by Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli. And so there's been a lot of sort of, we'll do Year 1 or Year 2. And so I thought at first, you know, Batman and Robin Year 1 was kind of a cheap gimmick. But it turned out to be fantastic.
Yeah, you liked it.
It's written by Mark Waid, who, you know, sometimes is great, and sometimes he's just phoning it in. You never know.
Yeah.
But this is one of his great ones.
Nice.
And art is by Chris Samney, who did a run on Daredevil with Mark Waid that was really excellent. And he has an art style that's kind of halfway between like Darwin Cook and David Mazzucchelli.
Okay.
And one of the tricks with Batman and Robin, I think, is, you know, one of the things that Frank Miller did is make Batman feel more real. You know, especially in Batman Year 1, you felt like this could really be how Batman would get his start.
Okay.
But here we have a 10-year-old boy having adventures with Batman.
And that's Robin.
He's a 10-year-old boy.
So this is how they meet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first year of Batman.
That's not strange?
It's strange.
Okay. Okay.
And they deal with that. Like the child welfare authorities are like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Yeah.
This young boy is living with Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And they handle that really well. And he gets taken away from Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
But in the end, there's kind of a happy end.
Okay.
So, but what I was trying to say is, when you have this 10-year-old boy thing, it can't be as realistic, right?
Sure.
You got a 10-year-old boy swinging around the buildings.
Yeah.
So Mark Waid does a really good job of, you know, putting in some of the gritty realism, but also creating a light, fun tone also, so that you can buy into the whole idea of Robin.
Yeah.
And he makes Robin a really fun character. There's a lot of big Robin fans out there, and Dick Grayson fans, really, you know, with Robin and Nightwing. And I don't always get it, but with this, I really got it. Okay.
So what Robin version is this one?
He's Dick Grayson.
Okay, Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson. So it's the classic Robin. He was in a family of circus acrobats. His parents got killed. And
that was the plot of the third movie.
Was it? Yeah, when they brought, you're talking about the one back in the early 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the worst one.
When they all got nipples on their outfits?
That's what he remembers.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, that one.
So, and Mark Waid and Chris Samney together, I think they do some co-plotting too, maybe. They do really interesting things with Two-Face and Clayface.
I saw that.
Kind of a face and face thing.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that part of it too. So it's working on all cylinders. It's great art. You know, we were just talking. You guys were just talking about how you want great art. Great art, really good writing. And Mark Waid really thought this through.
Nice.
It's dark and grim and horrible at times, but it's fun and light in other places, and they balance it out just well. And with this issue 12, they wrap everything up perfectly.
Nice.
You know, and that doesn't always happen. So this is definitely, you know, another book at the top of my list to tell people to read. I'm guessing it will become one of those perennials in collected form, the way the original Batman and Robin or Batman Year 1 is.
So I got a couple questions on this. Does reading this one kind of affect the way you see Batman now that you have a little bit more backstory as far as like with his 10-year-old friend?
You have to remove your critical thinking about the whole 10-year-old thing. Yeah, I mean, that, if anything, was my sticking point. Was this, every once in a while I go, oh, he's a 10-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And he's little and like a 10-year-old boy. He's not big and strong.
Is he hesitant about letting Robin kind of join the...
Yes, and Robin is frequently not obeying him.
Okay.
He's too high-spirited and just wants to, you know, is in a rush like any kid would be to do what they're doing. So they deal with all of those kind of layers. I still can't really accept the idea of a 10-year-old Robin, but
Yeah.
maybe a 15-year-old
How
Robin.
long did it take for Bruce Wayne to like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm Batman?
I think that has already happened before the series starts.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to go back to I've been reading it for a year.
Yeah.
And so I will definitely want to reread the whole thing. But every month when this comes out, it's like, oh, cool, another issue of Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And it kept getting better issue by issue. So
so the 11 or 12 issues?
12 issues total for a year. So and that was kind of the nice thing about it too, that they gave them 12 issues equaling the first year to really let the story spread out a bit and evolve in a nice pace.
So the cover art, is that the same artist for the interior?
Yes, it's the same artist.
I saw that. That's very cool.
And the interior art's fantastic. A lot of great, if you like, the kinetics of comic books, the action scenes and everything, it's fantastic in here.
So what do you predict for year 2? He'll be 11.
I don't know if they're going to do a year 2. I kind of think they should just leave it here.
Leave it there.
We've done a good job. Let's just go back to our regular Batman.
All right.
The thing is, there's so many Batman comics.
Yes, there is.
And how do you even know anymore what's continuity and what's not?
You don't.
Will this version of Robin be referenced ever again? I'm not quite sure.
Are you also reading the Gaslight one? The Gotham by Gaslight one?
Yes.
Is that pretty good?
That's quite good.
Yeah.
I don't think they have Robin in that one.
Yeah.
I'd have to look back, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep getting sucked. I keep saying, well, I've read tons of Batman.
Yeah.
How much more Batman do I need? But I get sucked in, but because they put top creators on it, and it gets really good.
Did you read any of the Absolutes at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm way behind on my reading of that. So I've read like maybe the first 4 issues of Absolute Batman, and I bought all the rest I need to catch up.
What about the Superman one?
Same story with that. I read the beginning of the.
Is there any one of the ones of those that you recommend? I haven't read any of them, and I kind of want to.
I'd say they're all good, actually. So you can't lose with any of them, in my opinion. But my absolute favorites are Absolute Wonder Woman and Absolute Martian Manhunter. Which is kind of the surprise one. You weren't really expecting much from Martian Manhunter, but it's really cool.
Maybe maybe if I can get them for $1, I might
you probably can. And so I think now you can probably find these Batman and Robins pretty cheaply too, if you want the individual issues, or there's going to be volumes of it out. Probably.
So this
probably already is.
This was a nice surprise for you.
It was a nice surprise.
Recommend reading.
Exactly.
Between the covers.
Between the covers.
You got this.
Yeah.
This is what you're.
I wasn't going to read it, and I picked up the first issue, flipped through it, and went, oh my god, that art's too good.
You like that a lot.
So yeah, it's between the covers. Sucked me right in.
Left you satisfied?
Sorry if I said that wrong.
That's
left me satisfied. Yes.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. We're all good. As long as you were satisfied.
He's very accepting of my needs.
Between the covers, And when we see covers, we're not talking about the bed. We're talking about, from the front cover to the back cover. So don't get any innuendos.
He has another show called Between the Sheets. That's different.
Yeah, that's a different one. I don't know what that is. But
he hasn't done it yet.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you for coming on here and showing this. I know you've been telling me about this book for a little while. Like I said, we got 2 other episodes left after this one. Do you have any ideas what other ones you want to cover? Because you only got 2 shots.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh.
Make you think a little bit.
I haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that we've done so far is kind of extension of conversations we have hanging out at the coffee shop.
Exactly. Yeah.
You
want to do that Skin Police one?
I need to read it all.
Okay.
I haven't caught up on that yet.
Any Marvel books that you want to do? Are you even reading any Marvel books right now? Like a run?
Well, I read that Thing miniseries.
That's right.
That's the last one that I've read.
Okay. All right. Well, you think about it.
Yeah, I'm reading the Hulk series, the recent one, but I'm just reading that digitally, and I'm way behind on that. But that's really cool. That has really good artwork too.
All right. Well, only 2 more to pick, man.
Yeah.
You can do this.
I don't think it's going to be Marvel. I'm sorry. It could be another
No,
DC. I'm just not reading much Marvel
for
right
it.
now.
Guys,
I'm reading lots of old Marvel.
Old Marvel's good.
Yeah,
Actually, it's better
very
than
good.
new Marvel, to be honest. But if you guys have any questions for Damien, please let me know in the comments down below. We're going to be doing the Q&A video on the last episode. 2 more episodes ago, episode 162. It's a Q&A for myself, for Bob, for Damien. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be asking you guys over the next couple weeks, so we get a lot of questions. We'll focus on that. But before we go, do you want to do your little sign off? Do you remember what it is?
Thanks for going between the covers with me.
You're very welcome. And we're going to go to our last segment right here, which is the final five, brought to you by Comic Capsule. Do you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
Okay, you go first.
So again, themes. I got the Flash number 216.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, all Silver Age books here. I got Flash number 162.
Yeah.
I got Flash number 164. 165. I like that one because a kid drew on it.
Yeah, you do. Don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
And then 170.
There you go. That's not a bad final five.
Thank you.
My final five was sitting over there. Sir, can I have my final five, please? Like I said, we're doing this on the Flash. And they don't have the Comic Capsule in there, so I'm just going to show you. Here's a blue one. There you go. This one would go good in the blue Comic Capsule. This is Twig. One of the Twigs. Okay, I don't know what issue that is. And this next one would go good in a orange Comic Capsule. So this is another issue of Twig. See how we do this on the fly here?
That's awesome, man.
Okay, this next one would go good in a pink Comic Capsule. And this is this one right there. Harley Quinn, Jenny Frison variant. I don't know what issue it is. So we're picking it out. And guess what this one would go into a good one?
In a blue Comic
In
Capsule?
a blue Comic Capsule. We got a blue one right there. This is Detective Comics number 1050. And this next one would go in a red one, but I don't have a red one available. But this is the red version of that. Look at that. This show is just thrown together. Thrown together at the last minute.
Oh my gosh.
We want our money back.
Yeah. But I do want to show something from Comic Capsule.
What's that?
And this is this thing right here. We're going to take these down real fast and kind of show this. This is one of these, it's like a picture frame encapsulator that you can actually put your comic capsule in. It snaps into the back. And it's like a standalone frame.
Nice.
And you can either hang it or you can set it up like that. This is what it looks like as far as like the graphics that are come in it and stuff. But I have an old X-Men book in there.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool. It has a stand. You can adjust it and stuff.
I like that.
Yeah. So I know you were talking about last time those frames that you have hanging on the wall. This is kind of what that is.
Yeah, I kind of like this better.
Yeah. But these, like I said, the comic capsule snaps right into it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your book in the capsule, and then you have this frame that you get. You snap it right in.
That's awesome.
And you can see the picture on the back.
What?
Yeah, look how cute that is. And you can turn it sideways, and you can do it upside down. You could hang it on the wall facing the wall, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But if you want to see the back of the book, you can do that.
If you had a clear comic capsule.
Yeah, exactly. And you can use any. I think this one is a Silver Age one, and I think they make ones for the modern age and gold and stuff like that. So anyway, go to the Comic Capsule or go to the Comic Capsule. Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. Go there. Use the code Bueller. Save 10%. And this is one of the products. We have another product next week that we'll be showing off as well. So it's kind of cool. So.
Sweet. This one's called the Encapsulator.
Encapsulator.
Pretty cool.
That's your nickname.
Is it?
Yeah. The Encapsulator.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you encapsulate anything?
I don't know. Let's go ahead and kind of let you guys know who won the giveaway this week.
Yes.
And the giveaway winner, Dino Surge. Dino Surge, you are the winner of the giveaway. So congratulations. Please let me know in the comments down below. Or you can. My email is in the description of the video. You can send me an email with your information. And once all these videos are done, we're going to send out all the giveaways. But let me show you guys the next giveaway for next week. And all you got to do is leave a comment on this video. Of course, we're going to start off with The Thing number 1. Nice. This is by Tony Fleece, friend of mine. Vampirella number 666 after Sleepy Reader 666. This is the shiny cover version right there. This is Rat City number 4. This is the that one guy, the really popular artist that's doing all the monster books. What's his name again?
Oh, Mark Spears.
Mark Spears cover. There you go. And then we have the Young Nomads. I don't know what this is, number 1, but it's autographed by the creators at the bottom of the book. And of course, you know what? It's rough getting rid of these. Woo! But you get another copy of Ninja Funk number 1. You might get 2 copies. But there you go. If you want to enter the giveaway, just leave your comment down in the description of the video, and we choose a comment random. and you would be the winner of all this good stuff right there.
Sounds
So
good.
it sounds pretty good. But yeah, let's see here. I still got to do the recording thing with Damien after you leave here. It's going to get crazy. But before we go, I do want to say thank you so much for everyone who's watching. I want to say thank you for all the viewers that have been watching, the thousands of people. We've got some new viewers that are watching, and a special shout out to Maria.
Maria.
She's been watching for a while. She really likes the show. So hi, Maria. Thank you so much for watching. But everyone who's taking their time to watch the shows.
Thank you very much.
And the thousands of people that watch, and we've got 2 more to go. So
I can't believe it.
and then I'm hitting the road. Hitting the road. I'll be gone for like 3 or 4 months.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, I bet you are.
It's raining and cold here and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But anyway, something else you want to say before we go here, my friend?
I'm sorry I had to, do things differently this week.
That's
but
okay.
My work is ramped up to get revenue at the end of the year,
Yeah.
and it's pedal to the metal, and I'm already exhausted.
Revenue.
So, revenue.
Got to make that money.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I thought you were just going to open a comic shop.
Yeah,
Remember that time you asked me?
I did.
This
It
guy.
would be like opening a comic
He's
shop.
like, hey, you want to open a What'd I say?
Huh?
What'd I say?
Oh, hell no.
Hell no. Hell no. No way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to do it with the way my health is anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We dodged the bullet there.
dodged a bullet
Yeah.
there.
Okay. All right.
I just wanted to make money on comics.
Sure. All right. You want to take? You know what to say?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
You
if
don't
we-
have to do anything. Just live your best life. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Is that right?
That's fine.
Okay.